When I'm not rooster cruising and making idiotic ramblings, I am kicking my nephew's butt in a game of pool. Come on. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Well, good morning there, guys. Coming to you semi-live from the office today. Some people like to hear trucking updates, trucking numbers. You guys are looking too damn back there too much. I don't like, everybody go, oh, we want to know what your numbers are. Well, my suggestion is go crunch your own numbers, right? But I'll give you a little spiel of the inside look of how to go broke in a trucking company. But first of all, I want to tell you, I'm working on a video over there. I took the Orange Hornet to the drag strip the other day, and it was a complete disaster. So I'm working on getting that video footage together. I had four different cameras going, so I got to get all the footage onto the laptop, put it all together, piece it all together, edit it, and get to where it will be somewhat flowing. Because my editing style is not the greatest in the world. I just don't spend the time. That video should probably take a good day or two to render, and I spent about 20 minutes on it. So I just don't take the time to do it. So what happened with the car before that video comes out is just driver error and no seat time, not enough seat time in the car. So the first run on the drag strip was a complete disaster. A complete disaster. Second run was better. Could have done a lot better. The car has a lot more in it. I think the second round we finished up at 8.4 at 89 miles an hour. The 60 foot was pretty horrific. It was like 2.15 on the 60 foot. So we're gonna get it. We'll get it there. It's strolling on top end. That car needs a quarter mile track, but it's gonna get there. driver needs seat time, or just a new driver. But more likely we just need to get rid of the car since the son wrecked his car. No longer need that car. Got the girlfriend back yesterday. Told her to come back. I just swallowed her pride, sucked it up, and we're good to go. So the car needs to go away and get a truck. I need a Chevrolet diesel truck or a Dodge diesel truck. I'm a Dodge Cummins fan, but trading Chevrolet for Chevrolet might be the best bet. Or go trade it for a TT. I don't know. The car is no longer needed. So anyway, so back to business. Some people want to know numbers. I don't really want to discuss numbers because we're going to get into a small portion of it. So anyway, I say I got the base plates renewed. I almost waited too late. I got some guys want to know we got 4 trucks on the road. 4. I got and one of those are a team, and the team was just blowing it out of the water. I've got another semi-team coming first week of April, but they only run team November through April. So when they come, they'll be running solo from April to November, and then they'll crank up as a team. So they'll be here the first week of April doing orientation. And then I have another guy, another good qualified load board guy coming the week after that, and I expect him to blow it out. So that'll put us at 6. So anyway, so where we are is everybody's always curious about how to do this, right? Well, I know my numbers, and I went into this and I built my business model up on a system of let's just say $4,000 a week gross per truck, right? Because I ran a truck for years, and I knew, I would always north of 4,000 on the gross side. I was always in the 5, 6, 7s on the gross side. Because when I'm out there, I want to work. If I'm on the road, I'm going to work. I'm not going to sit around a truck stop for a day. I don't unload one day and then reload the next day. I crank it. So I thought $4,000 a week gross was an easily obtainable number. Conservative number. So I built my business model on that conservative $4,000 gross. Now we're talking gross revenue to the truck. That's before my percentage. That's before their fuel. That's before everything. So we're talking their loads. All they have to do is $4,000 a week, gross. That's not net. That's gross, right? So that should be an easy number to hit. We're talking 4 days worth of work if you try to maintain, $1,100 a day, which is what I always like to do. Sometimes in today's market, you might drop to, it's still doable. I've got guys doing it, right? So it's just up and down. So I have a couple guys that will hit 4,000 on sporadic occasions, once or twice a month. One guy's really doing a good job. He's up there. He's in between 3 and 4. A couple weeks he's been above 4. He's a go-getter, man. He pounds it, and he stays pre-booked. He's done a phenomenal job. He could do better on weekend choices, weekend runnings, but he's doing a phenomenal job. And it takes time to learn the markets and learn where to go and where not to go. Got another guy. He's hit 4,000 a couple times, 2 times, and then the very next week he's at 900. So his overall average is way below. And I have one guy that just is almost non-existent, right? I'm not going to get into them. These guys watch my videos, so but I got one guy that's he's just not making it. But he's here. So yeah. So the team that come on, dude, they started Tuesday. So from Tuesday to Tuesday, they got like 98.50 on the week. So they blew it out, right? I think this next week they're set up for I think 7,500, but they're going home for the weekend, so they're set up for 7,500 from Tuesday to Tuesday. So phenomenal. Actually, Wednesday, because they took off Tuesday. They unloaded in Seattle on Tuesday and reloaded on Wednesday evening, so technically it's a day off. And they're going home for the weekend, and they're going to do north of 75. I need to run the numbers here and crunch it, but the team is just blowing it out. He's a go-getter. He's able to run the load boards while she's driving. He's pounding it. He's enjoying all these boards. He's doing a fantastic job. So hopefully the next team that I have come in are just as eager and knock it out. And the more experience they get with all these boards, the better they will do. Oh my gosh, they're going to be unstoppable. And so all this will come in time. My other guys are going to get it. All but one probably. They're all going to do fine. So we're going to hang in there. So as far as numbers, where we are, last month we fell short of my projected goal by 52.60. That was my normal projection of $4,000 per truck of what I should be making. I fell short on my end of $5,260 for last month. This month we are going to fall short, if my projections are correct, for the 29th, which is the last Friday of the month. We will be short $7,576 on my projected number crunching. So like I said, I thought my numbers were crunched at a conservative number of $4,000 a week gross per truck, and that's turned out not to be the case. Now we are in a down market, so that is what it is. So if we continue in the current state that we are, at the end of the year, we will be able to cover our insurance costs that we paid out and renew the insurance again and come close to breaking even. So that's survival mode, right? So hopefully things pick up. We make it in the summer months. We make it really well, and we store those nuts up for the winter and the spring slowdown slumps. So that's where we are. So my projections are not quite where I thought they would be at $4,000 a truck, because the guys just are not doing the 4,000, and that's where I built my business model. So so I went into that, building that, and I went in on the low side building it. So like I said, if they can continue on this projected path, we will come close to breaking even with insurance renewal. But if things pick up in the summer and my projections are correct, we should clear the end of the year by probably my small salary of 30 to 50,000 a year. So I would make more driving the truck myself than I would sitting here running 5 or 6 that we got. So, but as we continue to grow, that number continues to grow. So it will pay off in the long run. It will just take a while to get it going on the front end. So you got to be able to survive. That's why I preach you got to have the capital to operate and to survive the down markets. You got to know your numbers, know your financing, have the financial backing. You can't go into this. You can't go into owning a truck broke. You know, I see some guys that go out and borrow their down payment money, and they start out with a truck with 0, right? And they go buy them a used truck, and they go get their own authority, and the first run, they break down, and oh my gosh, now where are we at? You know, we're tapped out. So you can't do it that way, guys. You got to have money put aside to run that truck for a rainy day, because when it rains, it pours. So if you're going to get into trucking, always know your numbers. So, and always be prepared. This is not a Genesis cup. This is just a really nice coffee cup. It doesn't say Genesis on it, the word all. So anyway, so just a video for today of idiotic ramblings from the desk of Worthy Trucking. Some guy said, oh, you just made a video, make a video. Some people appreciate those idiotic ramblings. Some people will appreciate those numbers. And some troll will be like, oh my God, you're going broke. I knew you was going broke. No, we're not. We're not going broke. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're a little lower than projected numbers, but we're doing fine. So we're going to survive. We're going to succeed. We're doing fantastic. So maybe if I quit having a midlife crisis and buying gravels and tires, might be even better there. Come in. Oh, well, that's where we are for the slump months, and it's a matter of finding the right team as well. You got to find the right guys, and that's a process as well. You bring them in, they work, they don't work, you know, you move on. So it's a matter of finding the right people. So there you go. You know, so I have had 2 leave. So, and I've got more coming to replace them. I got them lined up to Wazoo wanting to join up. I had some really good quality guys inquiring the last few weeks, but just can't do it, you know, because I got to save my operating capital to survive months like this. So you can't just keep spending money to bring trucks on, because of my business model, I cover a lot of the cost to where these bigger corporations do not. I'm covering your insurance, cargo, and Bob. I mean, you name it. You know, so there's no fees when you come to me. So it's a big operating expense on my side because I'm pro driver. Now these other companies, they're pro company. I'm pro driver. So I just can't bring guys on, even though I want to bring those. They're good quality guys that I've applied, and that would really take me to the next level. But I don't have that. I don't want to turn loose to that setting aside to do that, because I need that for rainy day funds. So always maintain your rainy day funds. Never dip into those unless emergency arises like January, February, and March. So but rates are coming back. They're picking up. So we just got to get the guys in the right areas, get them adjusted and accustomed to the railroad boards, and they're going to do fine. They're going to do fine. They can do it when they want to do it. So like someone said, best way to make $1 million in trucking is to start out with 2. And truck drivers like trying to herd cats, trying to get drivers to do things like herding cats. So there's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed the idiotic ramblings from the desk today. We're live and doing well, and we'll see you guys at Matt's coming up, the world's greatest truck show in Louisville, Kentucky. I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you see me around, look me up. I already have a dinner date on Thursday, but I think Friday, let's see, the concert Saturday night. I think there's something going on Friday night too. Well, it's a jam-packed weekend, but I'll be there all 3 days, tooling around in my Worthy Trucking hat. This is my Peterbilt, not wear the Peterbilt hat. I love this hat. So anyway, we'll see you guys. Don't forget to check in tomorrow's video for the Orange Hornet if I get it put together. It's going to be a process. I got a lot of office work to do. I got to pay for the base plates I just ordered a while ago. Whenever the Tennessee office opens up, and I got to do QuickBooks, and I got to do data entry. Holy smokes, got a lot of work to do. But anyway, and I have no mail. I didn't go to the PO box this week. I will go check it today. So I have no mail to open for you guys. Nobody loves me no more. But anyway, so we'll catch you guys on the next video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and likes button to keep your eye on Gorley Trucking's progress. And we'll see you on the next video, if not at Matt's. So thanks for watching, and have a great day, and drive safe.
When I'm not having a relaxing day at the beach, I'm watching Life is Good. Come on!